Hey, what's up guys? It's your really good content creator, Crow Cultist here, and I'm just gonna be showing some nades that I know of and some, tricks on Mirage that you probably don't know about. I don't know. I'm just gonna show a bunch of shit. Um, yeah, and enjoy. I guess just learn whatever you don't know, and yeah. But for Power Smoke over here, what you gotta do is you gotta go over here to the right side of this middle thing right here. Aim up until you lined up with this, and then you gotta run through. So like throw when you're around here, and it will bank off, hit the board, and then it will completely smoke off palace. I kind of saw, I think I was like Zyru in a major do this. I don't think it was a major, but yeah. Alright, so if you want to know palace smoke, I just get myself lined up right here, and I just aim to the right of this building right here, and I just throw. It would just bank off the wall, perfectly smokes off palace. So A execute smokes are really easy. So stairs, I'm gonna do stairs first. Get yourself lined up right here. Stairs have been the same for like a while. Just get your crosshair in the middle over here. Throw. It will bank off of Tetris, and then it will hit stairs. Completely smokes off stairs. CT is very easy. Instead of doing CT like this, I've seen a lot of people do CT like this, right? Don't do CT like that, alright? Because sometimes your smoke can actually bounce off of this, and then bank all the way into this corner. So instead of doing that, right, get yourself lined up over here, and then move your crosshair. Like if you have a crosshair like mine, which is size, move your crosshair all the way to the right until you can no longer see the stick right here. So then jump there, right, and it's gonna perfectly smoke off CT. Yeah, and at first, jungle smoke was really complicated for me, because when I was practicing, I was always trying to like throw it in like weird ways, throw it like really stupid ways, and it was really simple. So all you gotta do is get yourself in the middle, like the second wall over here. So put yourself in the middle, aim to the left of this, throw. Simple as that. Good smoke. Also be wary that there's a little gap in here and people could see through it. So if you know about that, just make sure you need that, refire it, whatever you want to do, and just, yeah, you're good. But usually people don't actually do that. I don't see a lot of people do that, but if you get, I don't know, like higher levels, you most likely will see people try to look through that gap. If you're over here on B and you know nothing's coming B and your teammates need help like on A and they ran out of smokes and they need to re-smoke on Palace, literally all you gotta do, aim over here to the bottom left of this like metal thing, right? And make sure you see this red part I'm aiming at right now, right? As soon as your crosshair passes that, just throw. So you wanna run through, remember you gotta jump throw too, so throw that, and it's gonna go into Palace, hit that corner, not go into Palace, but it's gonna hit that corner in the Palace, and now it's completely smoked off, and you just smoke Palace from B. So for B executes, I usually go over here and aim like this. Oh wait, top of this, whatever this thing is. Throw. Do that, and it will smoke mark a window perfectly. Alright, so for this jump throw, this smoke mark and door, you can going to aim up here, but to the right of it, all the way to this, this thing over here to the right. Jump throw. It's gonna smoke off door. Completely smokes off door. So if you have a door and a window smoke, completely isolates the CTs. So to smoke arch, you're gonna go over here, this window, I guess. I don't know what this really is. I guess it's a window. You're gonna, so post up right here, aim between this antenna and this place right here, middle of here. Throw. It's gonna smoke arches. No no one actually can see apps at all. Smoke bench, you get yourself lined up right here. Aim up. Over here between these two, in the middle. Make sure your crosshair is like kind of above the corner, the top corner of this. So like that. And you're gonna aim up and just see how to throw. And also, yeah, usually it doesn't hit off of this, but it does now apparently. Also, if you don't want it to hit off of that, you could just go over here and you just aim a little bit higher. Same thing, just aim higher. Like, I guess aim where you hit this like second wooden thing. Just aim right there and just throw, and you won't hit that at all, and it will just smoke out bench like that. So bench won't be able to do anything unless they jump on top of bench, which they'll just aim like this. So that's why I don't really recommend you do it, because they could just do this and it's kind of hard to see them because they're SAS models, and SAS models kind of blend in a little bit with smoke. Actually, a lot of CT player models are blue, so yeah, I guess it's easy for just many CTs to just blend in with smoke. So yeah. With top mid smoke, I usually just go on top of this and this trash can right here, aim to the right of the antenna, throw, and boom, there it goes. It makes a connector have to have faster reaction time if you cross the cart. Whoever's playing connector has to have a little bit faster reaction time to be able to shoot you, and also the window is completely blocked off, obviously, so you can cross. Thing about this connector smoke, right, is people will probably like say, oh, this is not good top mid smoke because it doesn't block out cat, and I don't really like agree with that, because cat is usually not there until you're already like pushed out car. You can actually push out mid and be like over here by the time cat guy finally arrives, and so that's why like I don't really worry about cat that much. And by the time the cat is over there, I already have a guy throwing this cat smoke. Also, yeah, this is how you throw a cat smoke. Go over here, line yourself up with the tip of this antenna, throw the smoke, banks off the wall, and completely smokes off cat completely. So this is just a simple smoke. Really what you're going to do, pull the smoke out when you're doing B splits and everything. I don't really smoke connector when I do B splits. I kind of just smoke cat so that connector can't see me. See me and my teammate push up from cat. So you're going to aim to the right of this little thing right here. See where I'm aiming at? Walk through. It's going to completely smoke cat. Not gonna smoke cat, but it's going to smoke that side of cat. And as you're pushing up connector, people won't see you. When you're pushing up though, make sure you're worried about these two sides right here of connector. That's why I like tell my teammate, usually molly connector so people can back off. And then you can push up here, carefree. Connector cannot see you unless they're just shooting through smoke, and you have to only worry about cat from now on. And your teammates and apps can start pushing up, so then the guy cat has to be worrying about all these motherfuckers and shit, and just like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So yeah, it's gonna force out nades and everything. Alright, so this is just a simple pop flash. I know when you're in snipers you want to peek top mid, and I repeat, do not throw this pop flash and then completely wide peek out thinking that you're completely safe. You're not completely safe actually, because when you throw this pop flash, let me just throw it right now for you to line it up and show you. You just aim over here in this corner. See this dirt? This is like, not dirt, but black spot right here. Just aim, throw, banks. It banks off and it bounces, and boom. It will make like a couple of bouncing noises, but boom, it's gonna flash. It's gonna completely wipe anyone who's lower mid, chair, and cat. Anyone top mid though, it doesn't do anything. I mean, it does do something. It does blink them. That's really it. So what I'm gonna show you. May throw this really far away and then look at it. It blinks like that. That does not full blind anybody. Someone can still op you and hold that. So you should not think that someone's gonna be full white from top mid. You cannot do that. But if a pop flash, like understand how fucking flashbangs work in this game. If you're right next to the flash, looking at it, boom, you're just completely white for like a really long time. But if a fucking flashbang is like so far away from you, like See, there's no ringing noise or anything like that. Doesn't fuck up your like your hearing at all. Not that much. You just hear a flash and that's it. See, like it just blinks you. All right. So what you're gonna do is go over here behind this table. This is another pop flash for mid. Basically the same exact thing as that pop flash, but less noise. It's gonna only make one banking sound. Uh, you're gonna just over here, aim over here at the ceiling, and then line yourself up with the light bulb. Aim a little bit lower, so make sure you don't hit the ceiling. Throw. So it's gonna bank off that wall, and it's gonna hit there, but it's only gonna bank once, instead of how much this banks twice. And there you go. Guaranteed flash for anyone. It's right here, or right here. And yeah, pretty good. Also, underpass flash, just aim over here at this little dirt spot to the right. See what this dirt spot over here is? There's another dirt spot like right below it. You just throw right there. Full white anybody that is underpass. So to smoke underpass, you're gonna aim like this, or just like a little dot, like this little like little dirt line over here is that tip of it. That the smoke. It's gonna bank off of that little clipping, and it's gonna completely smoke off underpass. So anyone that's over here, they're gonna be like, oh shit, well now we can't push you there, or we can arrest someone just being right here. So top mid smoke, I've seen like a lot of pro players use it, and I decided to like try to practice the smoke. Alright, so you're gonna aim to the left of the building, and you're going to run, and then you're gonna walk once you hit the blue section, and once you hit this little place over here, right, you hit the frame. Like once you pass the frame, the dark little frame, then you jump throw. So like this. Let me just get it lined up. Yeah, throw that smoke, and this is going to perfectly smoke top mid. And there's going to be a couple cracks. One you can see this, and another one, two. I mean, there is another crack over here. But you're going to use this to your advantage. So you're going to have your connector guy molly this, so they can't push out the smoke, and line their nade up with this little pipe right here, and then throw that nade, which will hit this right here, right? Because people will sit here trying to use that one way to their advantage, when it's really just there just to fool them into thinking that they're about to get a frag. All right, so throw the smoke, and then it's gonna bank off of that. Nade that, hit that. Fire at this, right? And then you're gonna go over here, and then you're gonna start shooting the corner of that, which will get you some really good frags, easy frags. People are gonna like try to use those one ways to their advantage, just easy way of taking top mid control, easy pre-fires. I think you should use every single time you should pre-fire these, just to make sure people don't do that. Also, people would probably try to boost. I don't know. Sometimes the smoke is perfect on this side, and the only way you're gonna be able to see through or see above is you're just gonna have to like boost, right? Just that's why I think the nade is really important, because when you do that, you weaken them and you spray them. So just yeah. All right. So in apps, a way of wall banging jail, you're gonna go into the middle of the stain right here. Like just over here, line yourself up with like a line. You're gonna go in the middle of the stain, stay crouched, aim over here where this dot is at, the white dot, and just start shooting. And this will shoot at people's feet. Also, when doing this wall bang, you can aim a little bit higher, because I think you're shooting at their feet, or like around their feet or something like that. So you can aim like a little bit higher when you're like in them. So let's say this. Like aim at this this what's it called, line right here, and just start shooting, and I think you'll be able to get some shots off. I see the guy didn't die, so obviously it's probably not the right one. I think you should probably like aim a little tiny bit above the white dot, or else you just start shooting somewhere completely random. Yeah, there you go, a tiny bit above the white dot, and then you just start shooting at their face. So yeah, really good wall bang spot. I think you should use it. And yes, Alright, so this is auto flash. I don't really use it that much, but you're gonna go over here to this door frame and this little dark spot in the door frame right here. You're gonna throw that flashbang. Once you get lined up with that, you're going to, it's not gonna really flash that many people, that's why I don't throw that much, but it's going to blind anyone that is sitting arches, looking cat, sitting jail, peeking out van. I don't know why they peek like this. Probably holding anything like this, just in case you jump out the window. Yeah, basically a lot of angles you'd be blind from. But the only reasons that I don't do that is because it kind of takes a while to pop, and they hear it bank the moment it comes out. And you have a lot of time to react to it, so people wouldn't like just sit there and get blinded by it, you know? So, yeah. Alright, so if you're trying to rush underpass, right, and you get caught by the guy that's top mid, and you know that you're kind of screwed if you go into abs because he already called you out, you can go into this corner, aim in the middle of this light bulb, right click, and here's the one way for you top mid. They literally cannot see you. Just make sure you walk so you don't peek out way too much. Aim like this, and yeah, if you peek out too much, you're gonna get spotted. But if you know no one's gonna be right side, just do that, and that's a good one way. So let's walk over here. They can see your legs a little bit, but it's not enough to be like noticeable. Plus, you can see them before they can see you. So, you know, peace out over here. You're basically dead unless you know whiff a bunch of shots. But yeah, that's how you look to them. Also, this angle over here. This angle exists in Firebox. I don't see that many people use it. I don't know why. You get some free kills with this, but it's really easy to get some kills with this. I mean, not really that easy because people constantly like abuse Firebox. This is the thing though, right? Everyone's mindset is really just to nade Firebox. I've seen a lot of people just completely mindlessly nade Firebox. Even when people say fire clear, like people will literally like still nade Firebox. So like I don't think Firebox is even a good spot to stay, but when you have no other choice to stay Firebox, I guess if you're gonna stay Firebox, at least hold an angle. So hold this. So how to jump on Firebox? A lot of people don't know how to jump on Firebox, and people usually you know, jump crouch, because you know jump crouching is like there's a lot of jump crouching in Source games basically, right? And when you go into part over here, you just say, alright, let me just jump crouch and I'll be on it. And it doesn't work for Firebox. And people would make a mistake of crouch jumping, like waiting until you're all the way at the bottom, like crouch like this and then jump. That's not gonna work. This is what you have to do. You have to crouch jump, but you have to crouch. You have to crouch like while you're in the animation before you get into the full like crouching, like you know when you crouch like this. You have to see while you're going down, right? You have to jump while in that like animation of going down. So, see? So crouch jump, crouch jump, crouch jump, crouch jump. See? You're always on 100% of the time. That's how you do it. Just, you know, get used to that. And when you have to jump on Firebox, and just know that. When it comes to getting on triple, right? You're just gonna get yourself. You need to pick somebody CT in a different way. Get yourself lined up over here. Not lined up, but just stuck over here, and jump crouch, and you're just on triple. Really easy. People just don't know how to do it. Alright, so to jump on default to get into Palace as fast as possible as a CT, you're going to go to the second tile over here. Just run to the second tile, jump crouch onto default, and then now you're easily on here in the Palace. Really fast, and way faster than doing this. Really faster. So just, you know, once you know that, let's abuse these boxes on site, guys. Alright, if you're a T and you know that the CT is about to come for a retake and you just want to delay them for a little bit, you're gonna aim all the way over here. Not really like all the way over here, but just right here. Make sure your crosshair is at the bottom, or at least the bottom of your crosshair is at the top of this building, right of this building, or yeah, just there like that. It's gonna hit the door frame. It's gonna delay the CTs. Smoke just delays the CTs if they're rotating through connector. Just makes them not want to push through the smoke because they don't know if anyone's holding anything else. Unless they have a buddy jungle that tells them it's okay to push through the smoke. Alright, so to get on here, I don't know why people don't use this a lot. A lot of people don't use this just because they don't know how to get on it. I've seen pros that don't even know how to fucking get on this metal part right over here, right? So all you gotta do is, instead of jumping on this shit all the time, you know, jump crouching and everything on this, all you need to do is walk up to it, walk up to the little corner, and then boom, you're on it really easily. Just walk up. You just gotta get the right angle and walk up. Sometimes you can even jump on it too, but like it's easier just to walk on it. So like walk. There you go. Now you're on it. It's really easy. Just walk in the corner of it and you'll be able to go on it. Alright, so to smoke CT from Tetris, all you gotta do is get into this corner right here. Aim at this box, the bottom left of this box. And throw that smoke. It's gonna bank off of the wall, and it's gonna perfectly smoke CT. Be fake smoke. You're gonna get into this corner. Anytime you have the bomb and you know the CT's already set up at A, and you like they may think that you're just gonna go B. Set the smoke up, make them completely think that you're gonna B. Aim at this little ball thing, round thing, whatever it's called. Jump throw. It's gonna land over here. Smokes off bench, or makes it look, yeah, basically you smoke off bench completely. Not completely, but you smoke off bench. It's just really a smoke that leads the CTs to rotate and think that you're over here, and you can probably just catch one guy off guard, like changing his position over here as you walk up into Palace. And also when you throw the smoke, right, make sure that you don't throw it like this, right? When you jump, make sure you don't fall on this floor right here. When you throw it, make sure you land on this so you don't make a falling or drop noise, because obviously you're gonna make a throw noise, right? But it's not as loud as throwing, let's say, like dropping or something like that, right? If you're gonna make a throw noise, obviously, when you throw the smoke, but you're not gonna make, that's not that much of a loud noise, like compared to, like they're gonna 100% know you're there, so you should just do that and just not make any noise and just walk up into Palace. So here's a good wallbang spot for underpass. You're gonna be cat right now, and just wallbangs underpass when you're all the way up cat. So you're gonna go over here where this line is, right here. Line yourself up with it. Look at the bottom of the door frame. I'd aim right here, and you can actually kill someone who's underpass. Alright, so this is just a smoke I just found out a couple of minutes ago. You just aim to the right of this like little place over here. Make sure you aim to the bottom right of it, and then jump throw. This is gonna smoke off Palace. Hits the wall, and completely smokes Palace. Use the smoke whenever you want to. I don't know whenever you're gonna use this smoke. I don't really think I'd use smoke for retakes, but I mean, I might use smoke for retakes. Who fucking cares? I don't know. Alright, so I don't know why you'd need this smoke. I don't know why the cat guy would smoke Palace, but this is how you smoke Palace from cat. You just like I don't know. You just aim to the left of this antenna, the tip of the left of the antenna. Yeah, right around there, and then you're just gonna jump throw. Keep in mind, I use a jump throw bind for this one, so I don't know if you'll ever use it. It banks off of this, and it will completely smoke Palace. I don't know why the cat guy would be like, hey bro, I can smoke Palace, but I don't know. You can go ahead and smoke Palace from fucking cat or whatever, just with a jump throw bind. I'm pretty sure you can still do it with a regular throw, like regularly throwing it without having to use jump throw. Pretty sure, right? Okay, never mind. I guess it'll pretty much fail, but yeah, I used a jump throw to find that one. I found that one like I just found that smoke literally. Like I'm just finding these two Palace smokes, and yeah. Alright, so this is just a lineup for your opping. Like anytime you just know that someone is just sitting bow, because you're sitting right here in this little corner. And you're smoked off, right? Here's a good lineup so you can get this shot off. So you're gonna aim over here, in the like just the center of this wall right here. Not really the center. It's not really the center at all. But treat this as your the top of your box, right? And you're trying and treat this as the bottom. And you're just gonna put this in the center right here. Move right over here. And this is going to shoot the CT. So let's smoke ourselves off right now. Move. In the moment we stop, right? The moment like the wall stops us from moving, just press mouse 1 and you're easy. You just line yourself up and boom, you kill the guy who's just sitting balk. How to molly on the balk, you're gonna walk up to this corner in Palace. You're gonna make sure the top of your crosshair is right around here. If you have the crosshair I have, then yeah, that's how you do it. I'm pretty sure it's the same for all other crosshairs as well. Unless you have a really big crosshair, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. But have a crosshair like mine, just aim like this at the hole. And just throw your incendiary or your molly. And you'll just be able to molly anyone that's sitting over here on the balk. I don't think you'll be able to kill anyone that's sitting right here. Sometimes, I think if you get closer actually, if you just line yourself up right there and throw the molly in the same exact way. You can also kill anybody that's sitting on here as well. Yeah, you can. Easy. So instead, I guess you can, instead of doing it like this, you can just put yourself like right here. And you can easily molly people that are on the balk and they won't be able to sit on top of here either. Alright, so I'm gonna make this quick because I'm actually recording this after I just finished the recording. I finished all the editing, but I forgot to add these last two things. So this is how the wallbang default. Anyone that's planning default and anything and you're stuck ticket, best you can do is like, you know, instead of like jumping on here, because jumping on here is kind of predictable. Instead of doing that, like in many scenarios actually, just jumping on this is pretty predictable. Instead of doing that, you're just gonna aim over here. You know, there's two black dots over here. One over here to the right side where I'm aiming at right now. Aim to the one that's on the left, right here where I'm aiming, and just you know, tap and you'll kill anyone playing default. I'm pretty sure if they're in the planting animation, then most likely will die. But once you hear the ringing, not the ringing or the beeping when someone's planting, I think it's best you should just wallbang and see if you can get the kill. Alright, so a lot of people don't know that you can wallbang default with an op or like, you know, what's that shit called, or auto or whatever. So all you have to do is aim right here and just shoot default. If you actually manage to shoot their upper body, I think it's a one shot if they don't have armor. So let's say it's higher. I don't think it's really a one shot. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's just how you wallbang default. If someone's planting, I think this is probably a headshot, easy headshot. Either way, just good way of wallbanging. Last tip for this video. Alright, so that's really it for the video. I only really made this video just to help people that just need to find some extra shit or just find some easy smokes, nades, and everything for Mirage. And just like for me too, so like I can just look back at this video when I'm bored, or like when I'm just like I take a break from CS and I come back and I'm just like, oh shit, well I don't know that much about the game now. Game sense is at like a 2. Let me make sure I know my nades and everything. So here we go, this is the video, so thanks for watching. Is it ever gonna change? Am I gonna feel this way?